On the coast of North Korea, the launches were rolled out at 1 in the afternoon. Multiple projectiles tore into the Yellow Sea. Short-range ballistic missiles, artillery shells, weapons the Kim regime says it is no longer afraid to show. The world has been watching Iran. It has been watching Russia. While no one was looking, Pyongyang quietly rolled out its arsenal again. North Korea has reportedly launched multiple projectiles, including at least one short-range ballistic missile, towards waters off its west coast. According to South Korea's military, the ballistic tests marked Pyongyang's latest weapons upgrade amid growing tensions on the Korean peninsula. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said the launches took place at around 1 p.m. local time on May 26th from near Chongju in North Pyongan province. According to the South Korean military, several different projectiles were detected, including artillery munitions and close-range ballistic missiles.
The close-range ballistic missiles were fired at around 1 p.m. local time from Chongju, a coastal area in the northwestern province of North Pyongan, and flew approximately 80 kilometers before coming down in the Yellow Sea. The short-range missiles have an estimated reach of approximately 297 kilometers. North Korean forces were also detected firing artillery munitions.
South Korean and US intelligence officials are continuing to analyze the launches.
We have stepped up surveillance and monitoring in preparation for possible additional launches, and are closely sharing related information with the United States and Japan while maintaining a full readiness posture.
The launch is North Korea's first known missile test since April 19th. When Pyongyang fired several short-range ballistic missiles that it claimed were equipped with cluster bomb warheads, moves analysts say are part of Kim Jong Un's efforts to demonstrate modern warfare capabilities. In March, North Korean leader Kim Jong Un declared that the country's nuclear weapons status was irreversible and said expanding what he called a self-defensive nuclear deterrent was essential for national security. Despite multiple rounds of United Nations sanctions targeting its nuclear and ballistic missile programs since 2006, North Korea has continued accelerating missile development under Kim's leadership. Meanwhile, South Korea says it remains committed to reducing tensions and restoring inter-Korean military confidence-building measures.
The government's stance to proactively and gradually restore the September 19th military agreement to ease military tensions and rebuild trust between the two Koreas remains unchanged.
South Korea's defense ministry also reiterated support for what it called peaceful coexistence on the Korean peninsula while maintaining a strong joint defense posture with the United States. The latest launch underscores the continuing military standoff between the two Koreas, even as Seoul pushes diplomatic efforts aimed at reducing tensions. Tensions on the Korean peninsula have intensified once again, as North Korea carried out a fresh series of ballistic missile launches, raising concerns over regional stability and dimming hopes for diplomatic progress. According to South Korea's military, multiple missiles were fired on April 8th, following a launch just a day earlier. The Joint Chiefs of Staff reported that an additional unidentified missile was launched at around 2:20 p.m. local time from the Wonsan area, traveling towards waters off North Korea's east coast. Earlier the same day, several short-range ballistic missiles were also fired from nearby locations. Initial assessments indicated that some of the projectiles traveled approximately 240 kilometers. Japan condemned the launches, with Chief Cabinet Secretary Minoru Kihara stating that North Korea's actions threaten peace and security, both in the region and internationally. Tokyo confirmed that none of the missiles entered its territorial waters.
As of 2:23 p.m. local time today, at least one ballistic missile was launched from the vicinity of North Korea's east coast toward the east. We estimate that the ballistic missile reached a maximum altitude of approximately 60 kilometers, flew a distance of over 700 kilometers, and landed outside Japan's exclusive economic zone in the Sea of Japan. The missile may have flown on an irregular trajectory, and we are continuing to analyze this point. The repeated launches of ballistic missiles and North Korea's series of actions threatens the peace and security of our country, the region, and the international community, and are absolutely unacceptable. Such ballistic missile launches violate relevant Security Council resolutions and constitute a serious threat to the safety of our citizens.
South Korean and US officials are now conducting a detailed analysis of the launches. The latest activity follows another suspected ballistic missile launch on April 7th, believed to have originated near Pyongyang. According to South Korea's Yonhap news agency, the projectile may have experienced an abnormality early in its flight before disappearing. In response, South Korea's presidential office convened an emergency National Security Council meeting, describing the launches as a provocation and a violation of United Nations Security Council resolutions. Officials urged Pyongyang to halt further testing. Amid the escalating tensions, diplomatic prospects appear increasingly uncertain. A senior North Korean official, Jang Kum-chol, dismissed expectations of improved relations with South Korea.
The identity of the Republic of Korea, the enemy state most hostile to the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, can never change with any words or conduct. If the South Korean side lets out nonsense regarding the rapid response from our government as an exceptional friendly response and a quick mutual confirmation of intentions by the top leaders, this will also be recorded as world-startling fools' hope-filled dream reading.
Meanwhile, regional security coordination is intensifying. Defense officials from South Korea and Japan held a video call on April 8th discussing North Korea's missile and nuclear programs, as well as trilateral cooperation with the United States. Both sides emphasized the importance of maintaining close coordination to counter growing military threats. As North Korea continues to advance its missile capabilities, the repeated launches signal a sustained pattern of escalation. With diplomatic channels showing little progress and military coordination increasing among neighboring countries, the situation on the peninsula remains fragile.